Welcome. Shoes. Put your feet on the ground if you can. On a real ground if you can. Stones. I love stone material. I wish I could have my floor in my house made of stone. Also, because imagine how easy that would be to wash. Detox, clean, hygiene. At the same time, darkness. I'm sorry. This card is being on the bottom. When I pulled out this deck, after I shuffled it, like dividing it and remixing them and everything, now I am shuffling it like this, and it's still on the freaking bottom. And it's a bear in a cave with his feet on stone, watching a sunset. His mouth is open, and there's a river flowing below. He's standing on 2 feet rather than his four paws. Green is the color of the rainbow. Sunsets, the pink sky. You find yourself in the sky. You find yourself in pink clouds. You find yourself not in others. You're trying to impress others and impress yourself because you try to see yourself in others. See and find yourself in others, which means that you expect them to see you. You expect them to understand you and ultimately to hold you. You, your wounds, your pain, and to witness your good parts and to reflect them to you. Even by saying, not in a cringy way, I love your funniness, awkwardness, humor, whatever it is that you like about yourself. Now, if you're seeing this, you're ready to, I want to say understand, even though it's not a logical understanding. Remember. You're ready to remember how it always was before any kind of pollution, personal, individual pollution, I mean. And how it was before pollution is that all the expectations, all the things that you expect that I've just listed from others, you remember that you give to yourself first. You see you. You understand you, which ultimately will bring you to hold you and to witness you. I want to highlight understand. I don't like to explain these images and symbols. However, understand, I feel like it needs, or it wants, a little bit of a more specific explanation. You understand you means, or really my interpretation of this word and image that I have in my head is, if you are still attached to someone, to an ex, to someone that ghosted you, to someone that treated you badly and disrespected you, if you're still attached to that person, you understand that there is a reason. Understand doesn't mean judge. It doesn't necessarily even mean that you accept it, but you see it, you recognize it. You are able to see yourself as if you were in third person. I mean, the you that sees is the third person, and the you that is still attached is the first person. So you see yourself, you detach from yourself, and you see yourself feeling this. Did I say detach? I meant attached, of course. And you see yourself being attached to whatever it is that you don't want to be attached, but you are. And you don't accept that, but you understand why that is. You understand that if it is like that, it's because of a specific reason. Even if you don't understand the exact reason, because I mean, they were disrespectful. You respect yourself, or you want to respect yourself. Why are you still attached to this person if they didn't treat you the way you would want to be treated? You think you would want to be treated, or you actually think that you should be treated, but not because of you think it, because you learned it. Do you actually believe that you deserve to be treated respectfully? And you don't answer yes or no. To answer this question, you want to see and verify how much you understand, witness, hold, and see yourself. If you do these things, then the answer is yes. If you don't, the answer is no. It's never going to be either yes, 100% yes, or 100% no. It's always going to be something in the middle, of course. Although something tells me that the tendency is more towards the no than the yes, for majority of people. Of course, we all have our traumas, we all have had abusive kind of people that were abused already themselves in our lives, so this is completely normal. The thing is, third person you understand that first person you is attached to this person for a reason, and that reason makes the attachment normal. Despite the situation with that person and despite how that person treated you. That's it. You don't solve anything. You don't solve this attachment. You don't transmute it into this attachment or detachment, sorry. You don't do anything. You just understand you. If you've seen previous videos, I have talked about the child sitting on the step and the adult not trying to comfort him, but just sitting next to him. And having seen exactly what has wounded him, what has injured and hurt this child, without trying to solve it. Same thing. Same exact thing. Two. Were you born on the 2? I smiled because I was. Twins. Things that are identical but don't. Things that seem identical but are not. If you dig a little deeper. Appearances. Deception, not with bad intention, but just coming out of wounded people. Someone trying to deceive you, but not to deceive you, but because they don't know any better. They want to have you think good of them for the same reason that we spoke about at the beginning, trying to impress others because you want them to reflect. People want people to reflect them something good because people find themselves in other people and they want to find themselves good. If you are solution oriented because of pain, because solution takes away the pain and the suffering, know that when you hold that pain and that suffering by letting go of trying to solve it, trying to solve the situation to make the pain go away, when you hold it, you'll see what happens. You see how that pain and that suffering will feel. Peace, community, family. Peace, community, family, a farm, an ecosystem. Ecosystem. Being part of something that works almost effortlessly with input, output, community, union. Every person that's part of this has their role, and it's essential. It's a team, it's a community united, and it works effortlessly. Each and every one is valued as they are, because each and every one has a role. No one is trying to impress, not because they feel valued already, they are, but not because of that they're not trying to impress, but because they understand, see, hold, and witness themselves individually and collectively. I love you.